Hey guys, welcome to Prince of Peace Tarot. I'm Justin, and today I'll be doing a reading for those of you with Sagittarius placements in your chart. So if you have Sagittarius anywhere within your chart, this reading can resonate. And if it does, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. Okay guys, so before I jump into your spread, let's say a prayer. Infinite Creator, Olodumare, to my higher self, my Ori, Ashu, Obatala, to the Agum Marine Laye, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, to my benevolent ancestors, known and unknown, Florian Williams, Norman Williams, Exius Woolley, thank you for allowing me to source the most accurate reading for those with Sagittarius placements in their chart. All right, guys, let's get into this reading. It's a 3-card spread, including the top and bottom of the deck. I have your Orisha Tarot out here to clarify. In your first position, you have the Hermit, clarified by Oya. Right. Second position, you have Temperance, clarified by the Star or the Man. Third position, you have Nine of Wands in reverse, clarified by the Four of Wands. Okay. Top of the deck, you have the Five of Swords, clarified by the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Bottom of the deck, you have the Wheel of Fortune, clarified by Message from Air. All right, guys, this is a jam-packed reading. It's so many different stories. Your Sagittarian Jupiter energy is really strong. We have Sagittarius energy through Temperance, Sagittarius energy through the Nine of Wands, Moon in Sagittarius. We have Jupiter here with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. We also have Virgo energy and Aquarius energy. Virgo through the Hermit, Aquarius through the Man, the Star. All right, y'all, so let's get into this. I kind of want to start at the bottom of the deck with your Wheel of Fortune, Message from Air. And I want to read to you what Message from Air means, okay? Give me a second. So, Message from Air in the upright, it says, stick to what you have agreed and do not let yourself down. You have the inspiration and protection necessary to finish your work, creation, project, task, or procedure. Negative things will disappear and your capacity will be seen. Tune up your senses and train yourself more intensively because there will be great prospects for you. Okay, great prospects for you. Guys, wherever things were slow or lacking or you're waiting, don't worry, keep going, never give up on what it is that you're doing because the Wheel of Fortune is moving in your favor, okay? I was talking a lot about cycles and life moving on in the reading I did yesterday, and it's true. Things are actually moving even though they may feel like they're not, and they're moving in your favor, okay? So don't give up. What did it say? It says, stick to what you've agreed. And here, hold on. Stick to what you've agreed. Negative things will disappear. And it says something, inspiration and protection. You have the inspiration and the protection necessary. See, so some of y'all could be thinking like nobody or nothing even in the spirit world has my back. And it actually does. When you have the Temperance Star, these are angels. Okay, these are angels and spirit guides. You got a lot of them, like a lot, right? Even here, there's a fairy sitting over the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you all, there's something big about music and art. There's also something here athletic. There's something about a surgery too, but we'll get all into it. So give me a second. Yeah, especially for those of you who have creative endeavors, don't give up. Now, one of the issues that could be here with this energy is so much Jupiter energy. You may feel it. You may know that, I'm getting over these obstacles and different things like that. But Jupiter can sometimes make you overly optimistic. And we do have a strong amount of Sagittarius energy here. So I'll say it like this. You do have this Five of Swords with the Three of Pentacles, right? Some of you guys are dissatisfied with a job. Some of you also may be dissatisfied with like a skill, ability, craft, side job. What you're most dissatisfied about is people stealing from you, possibly stealing your ideas. If it's a creative thing, let's say, people are stealing certain things you say and do. Don't give up. Don't let that discourage you. Your destiny is here, y'all. When you have Wheel of Fortune, Temperance, Star, destiny, Earth Angel, right? whoever's copying you isn't copying the essence of you. This is why you shouldn't give up. It doesn't, the way they do it doesn't hit like the way you do it. Okay? Very strong. Y'all like you have a strong power. You're being protected. But give me a second. Hold on. Now, what I was saying with that, don't give up on any of your side stuff. But let's say your 9-to-5 job, you're not liking it right now. If you quit and be like, I only want to focus on, my side hustle thing, right? And get that all good and going because it's going to make it, and it is going to make it. But I just feel like you shouldn't do that. Only because, excuse me. All right, my bad, y'all. I had to get some water. I was saying, it's basically don't quit your day job for some people, okay? Because you may be very optimistic about something that happens with the side job, or maybe it gets some kind of growth, and you need more consistency to see if that growth is really real and not just an uptick in business or something like that, okay? So just if you are really thinking like, I hate this job, I'm gonna quit, you can quit, but find another job. So here, your planets, I think I told you guys your planets earlier, is Jupiter. When Jupiter's in the 6th house with the Virgo energy, your ability to find a new job is easier. It's higher. More than likely you should start applying now. This keeps coming out. So if you apply now, more than likely you should get your job by March at the latest. Some of you can get it a lot earlier than that. All right. So there's something there about not giving up on what it is you feel like you're meant to do, who you're meant to be, whatever your side hustle is. Because I know yesterday, I think I was saying that like a side-based or home-based business will become an enterprise. And it's true. But when you have Jupiter energy the way you do, not only could you be overly optimistic, but you need to realize that what you're dealing with is a long-term goal. Okay? With this Wheel of Fortune Temperance. Okay? It could be a long-term goal for some of you. So that could be, you need to see how things fluctuate. Certain conditions change with the season. You got to be prepared for stuff like that. Also with Jupiter's energy, education is another thing. Some of you all may want to get more education around the thing that it is you do. That would make your business better. It would make your business grow. It would give you more money. All right. If you know more, and I mean, that is within anything. You could be doing something spiritual. You could be doing something in the health field or something with athletics. There's either a trainer or flexibility, yoga, massage. There's something here with physical therapy that's out here too. But we're going to get to it. We're going to touch on some stuff. That was the first thing about the job. And this is here too. It's even here with the Hermit. You need to open yourself up to different possibilities. Oya does whatever she wants to do. Somebody feels a little closed off. And I don't know if it's because of issues from, what's going on with these cycles closing and things like that. But this Virgo energy gives me this closed off feeling when, y'all got Sag energy. Y'all are explorers, right? And now granted, the Hermit is on a journey, but now it's time for him to speak more, talk more, or take advice. All right. If someone's offering you good advice when it comes to career moves or new things to learn, I think you should take it. You should take that up. Okay. Give me a second, y'all. Now there's something here. I don't know if you all have, if someone's an athlete, because someone out there could be an athlete, or maybe you do something physical, there's some sort of injury, okay? Maybe this could be with a child, okay? This doesn't have to be you. This could just be happening around you. So with this Sagittarian energy, especially here with the 9 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 9 of Wands is strength. 4 of Wands gives me that athlete because it's the person making it past the finish line, coming to completion, having some sort of victory, right? Someone got injured, okay? When you get the Hermit, this Virgo energy, it talks about acute illnesses. Acute illnesses are illnesses that happen suddenly, quickly, but they can be remedied if you pay attention to them, if you start the healing process. Okay, now give me a second. You may have an athlete. You could be the athlete, or you could have done something, you know, while working out that actually injured you, and you feel bad about it, don't worry. Don't worry. You'll be better. You'll be better. Like, it'll get better. Okay? For some, though, like, let's say you're a professional athlete or you have a child in college, this injury may actually change their trajectory. Or you could be there's either an illness or an injury that changes someone's trajectory. All right? Like with the Wheel of Fortune. It moves them in another direction. Someone may be upset about it, but it's what's supposed to happen. Now, I'll say it like this. Either someone's going to learn from that injury, right? And they'll be better for it when they go back to doing what they're doing. But then there may be someone else that actually changes their mind, where they think like, oh, like literally like an athlete, like, I need more education, or I need to look into another area of doing something because I can get hurt. Okay? Someone's thinking one way, and then there's somebody else who's thinking, you know, you will recover. You will be able to go back out there and do your thing again. Okay? But even if you are, I think the injury is letting you know, like, what's next. Okay? Because I just got sidelined and I wasn't thinking about, you know, what I could do next after this thing happened to me. And I think that's on somebody's mind. And it should be. You should be thinking about this. Give me a second. Because, well, yeah, like I told you, she talks about change. You could do anything, whatever you want, whatever's on your mind, something you've studied or always wanted to do, you could do it. Because destiny is here. Sometimes what you think is your destiny is, or what you think you're doing is what you're always supposed to be doing, but your destiny is like a different thing. You may have a different destiny. Okay, hold on. There's also something else about excess, all right? Because we strong on the Jupiter energy. You had Jupiter in the 6th house before, and I told y'all about your digestive system, but it could be someone's intestines. When you're dealing with Jupiter, it's hips, thighs, sciatic nerve, pituitary glands. So something could be overactive, or you've been overindulging. It's the liver as well. I don't know if I said that. You know, so any kind of illness that comes on because of excess, which it can be reversed if you just possibly change your diet. Like, very strong with the healing energy here. Really strong with the temperance star. Okay? So if you or someone is dealing with that, just change your eating habits. There was this other thing about spending too much money on services, and I mentioned this before about like Uber Eats and stuff like that. Like, if you're a Uber Eats driver or DoorDash or something, like I said, you could be picking up a lot of business because people are overeating or whatever. But if it's you, slow down, because if you're constantly eating maybe high fatty foods or something like that, you could trigger something within yourself and you're like, damn, I didn't notice that. So like, pay attention to your body signals and different things like that, because if something is, you know, manifest, it can be reversed. It can be healed. Okay. And then for those of you, if there's any kind of broken bone or whatever injury, it will be mended. It will heal. Okay. So if that's you or the athlete in your family, or if you're an athlete or a trainer or something like that. Okay. Hold on. I don't know if there's an older man with the Hermit that's dealing with something like this. Could be, doesn't have to be. I'm just saying sometimes the Hermit is an older man. Or it's just indicating time to take studying seriously, researching. Hold on. Now, this also asks you to tune into your senses, right? With the star, with the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody is really religious or very, very spiritual. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune, which is a 10 card, represents altars. Okay, so some of you are either have made an altar to your ancestors, or they're doing like a lot of work for you that there could be asking for an offering. All right, here there could be your ancestor asking for an offering, or ancestors, because there's so many working on your behalf. You may not know how hard they're working for you. They are, though. They're protecting you. Somebody feels like I wasn't protected, but you really are. I think whatever happened, you're not realizing as a shift, like the something that's shifting you, and you may take it as some form of punishment, but it's really like a shifting. So don't worry. Somebody's worried, especially with the Virgo energy. I know somebody's worried, right? Their thoughts are stormy right now. So calm down. You're still okay. Everything is fine. All right. With this energy with colleges and medical, I don't know if someone's planning on being a nurse or going into physical therapy, massage therapy, or something like that. Maybe you are looking for a new market, maybe because Jupiter energy, maybe colleges are a new market for somebody out there. You didn't think to apply to a certain place. So whether if it's a college or not, it's like now I'm opening up my broadening, the horizons of where I can do business or how I want to do business or who I'm doing business with. Okay, where Jupiter is travel or broadening, picking a new spot. Like maybe you were always working in gyms and now you decide, okay, well maybe I want to, apply to a collegiate position or work for some, I don't know, maybe like the NFL or something like that. I don't know. This is for whoever that resonates for. Now, there's another energy here too. Give me a second, y'all. And for those of you with music and art abilities, that's here too. I, with everything that's going on here, I don't know how that would affect your art. Maybe if you got injured, if you can't use your hand or something, I don't know. But you will heal, so don't worry. The other thing too is, there was something else I was going to say around that injury thing, but it'll come back to me. Give me a second, y'all. Yeah, somebody just feels like they don't know enough. They don't know what's going to happen either with the business or what's coming to me in the future, but everything actually works out. Everything works out. Take assistance where it's given. For those of you who want to do jobs like that, go ahead and do you. Avoid excess. Somebody got to give an offering. And if you are already in school, stay in school. Like if you got to go back to school for something and finish it, go ahead and do it. Yeah. There's another thing here about networking. So for those of you in like corporate positions and things like that, you may want to join like resource groups and different things like that at your company, because there are people who you may, network with, and they may have positions for you or positions in the future. Okay, or help you work on your long-term goals or something like that. It's real strong. Now, there's something here when we get into Virgo energy. It doesn't have to, I'm picking up health, but for some of you, it could be sex, okay? Where you are getting this energy of like, you want to slow down. This may not be for everybody, okay? So if this doesn't resonate with you, leave it alone. But somebody either is slowing down about sex. There's also something here about trans, and it just came to me when I was looking at the star, and temperance. Now, I don't know if this is a partner, okay? This goes two ways for me. This could either be a partner that is into trans women, but there's somebody, and y'all do not be mad at me. Do not shoot the messenger, please, especially after what I said yesterday about you doing you and you being you. But I had to ask about this twice. I went to my pendulum twice about this, and I got the same answer. Somebody is considering changing their gender, and they shouldn't, okay? And I'm not saying don't do it because I'm trying to be a bigot or I'm against people changing gender and all that kind of stuff. My personal beliefs are not here. I promise you, because I literally asked twice. The reason why I feel like whoever out there is considering it shouldn't is because of your destiny, all right? I remember hearing something a long time ago about being careful about what kinds of plastic surgery you get, because it could change your destiny. Specifically, like if you do something to your nose. Changing your nose actually can change your fortune, okay? Now, I know you'd be like, Justin, that's not fair because you got your butt done. Yes, but my butt is not part of my destiny. And I had a big butt before I got more butt, okay? So it's a big butt. It's not doing nothing for me when it comes to what I do right now, okay? So, but changing your gender does. And let's say, like, okay, and I'm gonna just put it to the gay community. Let's say you're a very effeminate man or very masculine woman, and you're like, I'm so butch, I'm so femme. Why not? Why not just be a guy? Why not just be a girl? Because you were meant to be a butch girl and a very femme man. Like you are who you are for a reason. I'm only saying that. I'm not saying that all in all for everybody, because I know somebody gonna take that and think like that's just how I feel. No, I'm only saying that because of temperance and the wheel of fortune, because fate and destiny are here. You are meant to be who you are meant to be. If you change something, you change your fate, you change your destiny. You're not here for what you're not the you were meant to be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you femme, you femme. If you say I'm a girl, okay, be a girl, but you don't have to change your sex. I look at it like this, if everybody is female before they become male, you have to become male to be male. Everybody starts out with whatever the chromosomes are, but so really, it's like sometimes I'll be thinking guys are just women with penises and no breasts. You know what I mean? Like they're just the other version of the self, right? It's just the extremes of the self. And it's so funny because temperance, she governs over, or temperance's guardian angel governs over extremes, right? And so someone's trying to do something extreme. And changing your gender is an extreme thing. And I'm not knocking it. Do you? But for other people, whoever this resonates for, if you've been going back and forth about whether you should do it, I'm going to tell you don't. Maybe you're a parent and you're wondering whether or not you should do this for your child. And I would say don't. Wait. Have a discussion later. That's a long-term commitment. It's a very long-term commitment. I was listening to this one dude, he was a dude when I was first watching him on TikTok. Now he's transitioned. So she mentioned that, after she didn't feel anything. And I'm like, whoa, you done chopped off your dick and now you can't feel nothing? I mean, I guess if you were about him, you was using your anus anyway, but you know what I mean? Like, if I'm gonna get a brand new snatch in the pussy, like I wanna use it. I wanna feel it, and that's just what that person said. That, I don't know if that's all across the board. And I know this is not just about sex. So excuse me, all right? Excuse me. I know this is not just about sex, and maybe someone doesn't care what they feel or don't feel down there, but it is about your destiny, So be as masculine or as feminine as you feel you are, but, think about that decision, because it's a commitment, long-term commitment, and you may change your mind. If you give yourself some time, you'll be like, yeah, I was just possibly in my emotions about something, or whatever the case may be, but yeah, you want to hold off on that. Now, if this is not about a particular person, you or a child or somebody in your life changing their gender, somebody's messing around with transgenders, and they're doing it a lot. Now, let's say this person is dealing with transgender prostitutes. You need to protect yourself, 9 of Wands, okay? This could be a partner or a family member, but either you or them need to protect themselves. 9 of Wands is down because, they could get something. Right? If you're dealing with anybody who, sleep with a lot of people, you can get something. So, but that's specifically somebody I think pays and does it a lot because we got Jupiter energy. It's an overindulgence in something. Okay? Give me a second. Don't be sad. Whoever's sad, don't be. You're going to be okay. And remember, keep at it with your other endeavors, your side hustles, your businesses. Just know that when you get this temperance wheel of fortune, everything is going to be lined up perfectly, and you won't have to wait any longer than what you're supposed to. When it happens, and not a minute longer. And so there's nothing really, that you should be doing other than putting forth the effort and increasing the knowledge around whatever it is you got going on in your life. Okay? All right, let me see my notes. Make sure I got everything for y'all. Yeah. All right. That is what I have for you. If the reading resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. If you want to book a personal reading, the link to book is in the description box below. All right, guys, see you.